What's up, people? How are you guys doing today? Okay, so today I saw a thing on it was talking about don't leaving kids and pets in cars because of the heat and everything like that. So I thought I would we were gonna do an experiment. I want people to see how bad it actually gets in vehicles like this when they think it's no big deal. So it's a hot day today. I've got my car parked. Just set the car off. Windows are up. Everything's up, and we're gonna sit here a minute for about 15-20 minutes and see how hot and how bad I actually start to feel, so people can get at least a visual. Because when little kids and dogs and animals are in vehicles, they don't have a voice to tell you how hot it is and the discomfort. So I thought I want people to see someone get the actual effects of somebody sitting in a vehicle, leaving a child or a pet in a vehicle for even, we're gonna do just 15 minutes and see how bad it gets in this vehicle. It's a hot day. So um, I've got this open, and I'm just going to sit in the vehicle for a few minutes and see how bad. You saw another vet do this. I wasn't aware that they're doing that. I just saw a guy walking, and what made me also think about it too is I was just saw this gentleman walking down the road, and man, it's so hot today. And I had to give him a ride. I pulled over. I was like, dude, jump in the car. It's too dang hot to be walking, bro. So gave him a ride. He actually just lived right around the corner from me. So I felt very good about being able to help him out with that because, yeah, man, it was a hot day today. And this hair isn't helping. But I actually went onto the website and I found out, wow, it's hot in here. And even look, it's only been 2 minutes and already it's getting pretty warm. Well, I went on the website and I downloaded the form for Locks for Love, and I'm gonna be able to donate it soon. I just have to put it like in a ponytail. I need 10-inch ponytails, so I'm gonna do one right there. That should be one, and this should be another, and I'm just going to do it in sections. I should be able to get three ponytails out of it, and I'm going to donate that to Locks for Love. I downloaded the form, and I only need 10 inches, not 12, so I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. So, so yeah. So I'm looking good on that aspect. Now, I do have some water here right on hand, so as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to rehydrate immediately because I can already feel myself getting very, very warm. How long till it's a 10-inch ponytail? Well, hold on. When I pull my hair back, you're going to see it get really sweaty here in a minute. Let's see. Ah, this hurts to do. It's hard to bring my arm up that high. Usually Evie helps me with that. So, I don't know. That's about 8 or 9, I would think. I don't know. So, but a baby might have longer hair, and they don't get the option of putting their hair up to help stay cool in a hot car. Hello, Michael. We're doing a little experiment. I want, apparently another veteran has done it. It is kind of hard to tell. Another veteran has done this experiment too, and I saw a sign and a guy walking today, and I was just like, man, it's too hot. How could people leave animals and children in vehicles like this? So I wanted people to see live what happens to a person sitting in a vehicle like this, how quickly in temperature it's going to get in here. And I can already tell you, we've only been doing this for 3.5 minutes, and already it's getting, oh, you saw a vet. Oh, okay, sorry. Well, then now this vet is going to do it. This veteran is going to do it as well, so people can see the clearly effects. Yeah, I know I'm going to get really hot. Don't worry. I'm going to be right outside to drop my core temperature back down. See, unlike some people, unfortunately, the thing about this is I've done my hot weather training in the military, and I did my cold weather training in the military. And I'm very familiar with how to quickly cool myself back down, but people don't know these things. And I think that it's a big issue this summer. Heat kills so many people every year from people overheating and not care. Like the gentleman I just saw walking, he had no water, and he had at least another 20-minute walk, and he was already sweating pretty hard. I'm used to this, yes, but it's not, this intensity is going to be tough. I also kept tons and tons of water. And the whole point was to show is that when you leave a child or an animal in a car and you're like, I'm just going to be in there for 15-20 minutes, it only takes 15-20 minutes before this becomes a real issue. And people don't realize I was only in there 5 minutes. Guys, it's already only been 5 minutes and I'm already feeling, oh, I know. I wish I had a thermometer to bring inside of the car. Maybe we'll have to get Evie's little electric one out next time And the only thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to start the vehicle. I'm going to roll down the sun window. I want more sunlight coming in here to get it hotter faster. So I'm going to open up the sunroof all the way to the back, and that's going to help it get hotter faster in here, more direct sunlight. Evie's upstairs. We had a late last night staying up, so she's racked out. She doesn't know I'm filming right now, so I'm just kind of doing this on my own. It kind of just jumped in here. I'm sure it's going to get pretty hot. Wonder if I could use my phone, I might be able to, but you're going to see it get hot in here. It's going to be, without a doubt, it's going to get hot, especially since I just opened up that sunroof. That's going to let so much more sunlight in. And some people might, oh, well, I cracked the sunroof, but these can act like a magnifying glass and just intensify the sun rays. And this is all leather too, so it's already getting hot in here. I'm starting to sweat. It's only been 5 minutes. 5 minutes, can you believe that? That's crazy. It's getting hot, very hot. So I want people to see, once again, well, this is why you don't leave. Few minutes. David Smith, so not on that topic. I'm just sitting in a hot vehicle. I want people to see that even running into a place for 15, 20 minutes and you leave your pet or child is terrible. It's terrible. So that's the whole thing. We're just showing that. That's all. I don't know why my car won't shut this navigation system off, but let me start it. Now it should shut down. Okay, so I've only been in here about 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. My arm is clearly glistening. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. I just saw a sign that said, don't leave your pets and animals in a hot car. Saw a gentleman walking a minute ago with no water. Gave him a ride home so he didn't have to deal with the heat, and I just started thinking about it. No one's done it, but it's summer. It's gonna happen. It happens every year. Some idiot parent leaves their kid in a car and a child dies. So I thought that maybe if somebody sees this and they just show people, look, this is what 15 minutes in a car does. Maybe someone will just think twice about it, you know? Maybe someone will just think twice about it. I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how someone can. I'm already so freaking hot. Brain damage absolutely winds up cooking the brain. You get so hot that your body just can't think, and it starts cutting off blood. Did you? You saw a video? I had no idea, Michael. I had no idea. I just decided to. I saw a sign about it, and I know people do this, and it's happened quite a bit. It's getting warm in here. I would definitely imagine it's well into the 90s in here. Now, I've been in temperatures as high as 140, wearing full body armor, sitting in a tank. Now, that's hot. But that's somebody who's also prepared. I was trained. I had been acclimated to that. And it took a lot of training to get my body used to temperatures like that. And I know, I should have. Next time. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I wanted to show it happening. I'm really starting to get all glistening from the sweat. It's already, perspiration has started all over. So it's only been 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And people don't realize you can run to the store and stand in line for a whole 8 minutes. I just hope that it brings some attention a little bit. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Like the yellow snow, absolutely. I do things on the spur of the moment, and that's how it goes. So hopefully, if this helps one person to see, holy crap, look at that. And maybe they're not going to today. Maybe not tomorrow. But maybe in 2 years down the road, they were like, man, I can leave the dog in the car. And they'll think, whoa, well, I did see that video where that guy sat in a car for 15, 20 minutes in the heat, and man, he looked like crap afterward. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just I'll drop the dog off and go do whatever, or I'll bring the kid in with me. Like, no, I'm good. But man, I'm already starting to sweat. It's starting to bead down me. I'm already starting to get sweat that's running sweat. So it's been 9 minutes now. 9 minutes sitting in the hot car. No heat. I just want people to see 9 minutes, and this is already exhaustingly heat. It's getting harder, heavier in here. And I didn't even realize this, that in a car like this, when the sweat off of you starts evaporating, it's just going to start humidifying the air even more. And try to do it for an hour. I could do an hour. I mean, I could. I'll stay in here for a while. Heat doesn't bother me like that. I can regulate pretty well. That's fine. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I know, Joe, everyone's at work and everything like that. I had to do a couple run around things, and like I said, I saw signs about don't leaving pets and kids in the car, and this was the only way I think I wanted to comment on something and do something about that and say something about that, because I think it's ridiculous every time I hear about it. And it's just not right. It's not right. And so hopefully, like I said, 1 or 2 people see this video and then they decide, maybe not even this day, maybe tomorrow. 30 minutes? I can do 30 minutes. We got 20 more minutes of this. I'm going to sit in this car for 30 minutes. I got 20 more minutes of sitting in a hot car talking with you guys, and I want you guys to visibly see. I'm sure that my my eyes are going to start turning red as my blood thickens and it starts you know, getting harder for that. I may get a little bit of slurred speech from being overheated. My hair is already getting drenched with sweat. And as soon as I'm done here, I have to go run and take a shower, so I'll definitely cool myself off that way, bring that core temperature back down. I should have brought like a temperature thermometer so I could have monitored my not only the outside temperature, but my own internal temperature for safety purposes. But like I said, I've had plenty of heat, hot weather training and cold weather training, my heat training and my cold weather training in the military. So if I feel like I'm getting to the point where it's actually really dangerous, well, Pat, if you want to rewind a little bit, you can. I'm just trying to raise a little, I guess, awareness. I guess I'm just trying to do a little awareness about the heat and people staying cool, and don't leave your pets and animals and children, especially the children, in a car. And I want people to see firsthand, this is live, this is firsthand, how long it takes to get overheated in a vehicle. I've been in here 11 minutes. 11 minutes. You know, someone may run, I'm going to run into the post office. There's a line. They think they're only going to be in there 5-10 minutes. You wind up standing in line for 20, 15, or 15 minutes in line, 5-10 minutes to get your work done. 15 minutes later, you come out, and this is what you find. And so far, I am sweating like crazy. Sweaty Betty, you have no idea. You'll see my hair is starting to absorb a lot of the sweat. And it's starting to get like a shower. And it's getting hotter in here because of all the moisture. Man, and I'm doing this. This is something I didn't realize. I'm lifting my hair up, and all the heat I can feel escaping from under my hair on my head is ridiculous. And it didn't take long at all. It hasn't taken very long at all. What kind of my car am I in? I'm in Evie's Kia. I'm in a Kia Sophia, not a Kia Sophia, I mean a Kia Soul, the Soul model, the Soul Exclaim. So, yeah. It's got the upgraded sound system and everything like that. It's got the nice built-in subwoofer. It's got the aftermarket. It's got the full navigation, heated and cooled seats, front and back. Great on gas mileage, great on gas mileage. And then it's got the full fish tank thing. Dogs can't lift the hair off. Exactly. That's the point. Their heat's trapped right against their body. And the only way a dog can regulate its body heat is by panting. Tyler, this is why you don't leave pets and kids in cars, even for a few minutes. It's already been 15 minutes, and I'm not going to lie to you. It's getting a little, I'm getting a little aggravated. It's getting a little heavy in my chest. I'm very used to this. Have I tried panting? No, we don't lose moisture that way as much as you think. You do lose some moisture, but not as much as you think through panting, although... Exactly, well, eventually they wind up drying out. This is Jeremy pretending he's a dog. This is me wanting out of the car because it's really, really hot. This is a baby who can't speak for itself to tell you, it's too hot, don't leave me in the car. Now, I've gone to the gas station with the dogs, but when I do, I leave the AC on, and I just lock the car. So they're sitting in the car with the AC on, and I have the keys. Then I've done that and that's only when you're running at the gas station, and I could see there was nobody there. I was in and out in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's the worst I've ever done. I would never for any kind of, and I think I was just running to the gas station. I took them for a ride. That I can see is acceptable. You want to leave them there for just literally, I walked in, grabbed my drink, paid, and left. Saw them the whole time, AC running. That's fine. If I lived near you, I'd break the window for you. J-Bomb dies in the hot car. That's right. You break it out. If I saw someone sitting in a car like that for more than 10 minutes, a baby or a dog, I think I'd break the window out too. But it is getting very hot here. I am perspiring greatly. Lots of perspiration. And we're coming up on that 15-minute mark. 15 minutes in the car, and as an adult, I would say I'm visibly getting the effects of, remember, by the time your body is sweating and you're thirsty, by the time you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So when people say, well, I'm not thirsty, I don't want anything to drink. Remember, you're not drinking water for now, you're drinking water for 2 hours ago. Yeah, of course I know the Jiggies. I'm going to be visiting them soon. Tyler. No, I'm just trying to show the effects and so people can get an understanding of why. And I know you guys wouldn't do this because I know you guys, but right, well, it's not even so much that. It's not even just your sweat. You lose your body just is a machine. You're going to pee out some, you're going to burn up some moisture. You're just constantly losing. You're breathing out moisture constantly. Your eyes have to stay moist. All of this takes fluid. Your bowels are sucking up some. So when it comes to water, like I said, by the time you say you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. And I'm thirsty. We're at 16 minutes and I'm thirsty. Very thirsty. And, I can't think. Hold on, what was I saying? I'm thirsty. Yeah. See? It's already starting. I'm having trouble keeping my train of thought already. It's only 15 minutes. Drew a crowd. Yeah, right. Is it? It's getting flush? Yeah, look, you can see right there, like all around here, I'm starting to get really red in the face. My eyes, I can see them already are starting to kind of like redden out. It's getting warm. And like I said, this has only been 15, 16 minutes now. I'm going to try to do 20, 25. Well, I was aiming for 30. 30 minutes, half an hour in a hot car like this. But, no, I don't panic. I would imagine some people would panic and start to panic. I'm controlling myself quite calmly. Like I said, I've had training for this before, though. I've experienced way hotter than this. So I know how to keep myself cool. But I know the answer I need to do is drink water. I need to drink water right now, and that would be a big help. And remember, it's while I'm sweating, I'm good. That's good that I'm still sweating. It's when you stop sweating. When you stop sweating, then you have a problem. And right now, I have no signs of stopping sweating yet, but that will start occurring soon. In fact, look at this. My device is overheating. Android overheating. I don't know how much longer I can go in this. So if someone wants to look up what the temperature is for a Galaxy S8 to give the overheating notification, that would be really cool if someone can do that, because we have at 17:45, my phone is telling me that it's too hot to operate my Samsung, and it's getting really, really warm. So I don't know how much longer we can do this. So can someone look up that temperature, and we'll know what the temperature, well, we'll know what the phone's temperature is reaching, and I don't know, that's to be given close to an ambient air temperature, maybe. But let me try to cool my phone off. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I told you, this is hot in here. Hold on, let's just take it out of this cradle. Maybe that'll relieve some of the temperature if I do that. And I think maybe it was just holding heat against this back thing. Woo, that's hot. Yeah, that's really warm. So I'll just hold this right now so that it can at least not be up against something.